to be closed. So can you?
Hello.
There you go. Hi.
Can I help you?
Nope.
Do you
I'm
have
good.
an
I'm good
appointment
for
here?
now. Huh?
Do you have an appointment with someone?
Nope. No appointment.
Okay, this is actually not a public part of the building. It's by appointment only, which is why there is a sign to sign in the lobby. So you're welcome to wait in the lobby. But this is actually a restricted area.
Is it? Is there like a sign or something?
There is. I can show you.
Oh, I looked before I came in the door, and I
You're
was actually.
welcome to come with me to the lobby, which is a public area.
I'm saying something. And so where can I use the bathroom? They're like right here, right in here.
Sure, and that's for if you have an appointment, we certainly want people to be able to access the facilities. But I'm gonna let you know that this is not a public part of the building. And so I'd ask you to come back with me to a public portion of the building.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you're wrong. It's open to the public.
It is not open to the public, sir.
It is, yeah.
Okay, I will be
What was your
informing law enforcement that you're trespassing in this building.
They've already called them. And
All right,
they
I
told them
would
there's
really
nothing they can
appreciate
do,
it if
so.
you'd come back to a public portion of this building.
Well, I'm looking at financial services. I'm going to ask some questions in there or to those people and try to get some public records.
You're
And then
welcome to file
ma'am,
public
you keep
records after.
interrupting me, and I'm not interrupting you. I'm not interrupting
I'm
you.
gonna
You're
let
being
you
rude.
know. I'm gonna let you
I'm
know.
going to
that
let you know that I was going to use the restroom, and I'm recording, and I'm going to do my thing, and that's pretty much
You're
it.
really definitely not allowed to record in our restrooms. So
Well,
what I
I'm not
would
going to
say-
record in the restroom, but I'm going to record out here.
I thought that's what you said. I'm sorry.
No, I'm going to use the
So-
restroom, and I'm going to continue recording,
Okay.
and I'm going to do my thing.
So this is not a public portion of the building, and if you would like, we're happy to give you any records that you're requesting. There is a Public Records Act
Can you
process.
show me at that door where it says restricted
Did you
authorized
sign in with
employees
the
only?
security desk?
I don't have to.
Yes.
Do
There
members
is-
of the
there is a
public
sign-
ever come down here?
Sir, there is a sign that says that you need to sign in. There is a sign that says that you need to sign
That's
in
not the
and you
same
need
thing,
to.
ma'am.
There is,
No,
if
it's
you
not.
haven't
It's not the
complied.
same thing.
And you need to be able to
Do
say
you know
whose
Steve,
appointment.
your guys' director?
Our director's name is not Steve.
Well, Steve
So-
upstairs, the director upstairs in the executive offices, do you know who he is?
I
I've
do
already
know him.
spoken to him and been in there, and he
Sure.
was telling me the same
That's
things, and
wonderful.
it's just not true.
It's
I'm
still
sorry.
trespassing, and I'm going to need you to
It's
move to a public
it's not
portion of the
trespassing.
building.
I'm in a public portion. If I can come in here and use the restroom, and members of the public come in here to go to financial services, like I just seen the
I believe
person,
that our
you
friends-
keep interrupting. You're very rude. Why be
Okay,
so
thank
rude?
you. I would like you to please move to a public
Okay,
portion
thanks
of
for
this
telling
building.
me. No, I appreciate it.
All right,
Thank you.
go on by.
That's that.
Don't worry about it.
I won't talk to her anymore. I'm done speaking with her.
If you
So-
could stay.
So financial services, right? There's with somebody. How's it going? How's it going, sir?
Fill our employees.
I can film all the employees. I've
No,
been,
sir.
ma'am, I've
No,
been
you
filming
cannot.
for
Please
over
do
an
not
hour. I
film.
can't.
Please do
You're
not
just
film our
misinformed. I'm
employees.
sorry.
Please do
You
not
are-
film our
you are
employees. That
misinformed.
I'm just asking you not to film our
I film
employees.
everything and everybody. So, and just like the gentleman who left that had a visitor pass on. He's
Sure, do you
clearly
have a visitor pass on?
Jesus, you
Did
are
you
the most
sign on?
interrupting
Did you
person I've
sign
ever
in?
heard. So
I'm asking
he
if
had
you
a
signed in
visitor
your
pass.
building.
He's
You
a
do not
general-
have
I'm
a
just gonna
visitor
keep
pass,
speaking
sir.
over you. He's a
You
general
don't have a
member of the
visitor pass.
public,
And
and
you
he
are a
came in
general
here as a
member of the
member
public
of the general
who
public,
has an
and we can be in
appointment.
here. So
If you have if you are a general
Ma'am,
member of the public who
listen,
has an
no.
appointment,
The
you
answer
can
is no.
sign in and receive a visitor's
The
pass.
answer-
You do not have a visitor's pass. You're trespassing in this building. I'd
You're
like
wrong.
you to leave,
You're
please.
wrong. And thank you
Please
for
do
telling
not
me.
film our employees.
I film everybody. I film everything. This is what I do, and you're
Our
wrong. I'm
employees
sorry,
did not
and
consent
that's
to
it.
being filmed.
It doesn't. They don't need to consent. As a matter of fact, they did consent when they signed up to work for the state. That was consent. There's a law called Smith versus Cummings that says we can video and
It's not
audio
a law.
record. Yes, it is Smith versus Cummings.
It's
yes,
a court
look it
case,
up.
yes.
Yes, it's called case law. You ever heard of that? It's a court case law. Anyways, Smith versus Cummings, we are allowed to video and audio record public employees in the course of their public duties from public
In
areas.
public areas.
And
This
this
is
is
not
a public area.
sir.
I just seen a
It
member
is
of the
a public
public
area
walk right
if you
by
have
me.
by
No,
appointment
it doesn't
only.
work
It
like
is by
that.
appointment only. Yes,
There's
sir.
another law that
I
says
need
if
you
you
to
let
sign
members
in
of
the
the
front.
public come
I'm
in,
happy to let you in
listen,
as soon as
no.
you sign in
No.
and you let us know who you have an appointment with.
Not gonna happen. No,
Okay.
absolutely not. Does that help you? Negative.
I don't know that it helps me, but I will say that I'm just not going to
can
let
you
you
stop?
harass my employees.
You're not going to let me
So
or
you
not
can
let me do
film
anything,
as
but
long
I
as
don't
there are no,
harass
as
people.
long as
That's a
there are
crime,
no
so
employees here, you go ahead and do your
I
thing.
can film with
but
employees here as well.
No, sir.
Ma'am,
No,
I'm
sir,
sorry,
because
you're
it's not a
just
public
wrong.
portion
I'm
of the
sorry,
building.
You're wrong.
Okay.
I can't help you with it. I've been trying to speak with you. You keep speaking over me, and you keep
I'm
getting
happy to
like
have
you're
an
doing
appointment
right
with you.
now.
I'm happy to have an appointment with you
I
as soon
don't
as
need
you
an
make an
appointment
appointment
with you.
with me.
Don't need an appointment
Yes,
with you.
sir.
No,
Okay.
I'm good.
Go
I'm gonna
ahead
record.
and film.
Going to.
Go for it.
I'm going to.
I'm aware
gladly-
because you're filming me without my consent.
Of course, I've been filming for 20 minutes on this video.
Absolutely.
The last one was like 40 minutes. The one before that was like another
Absolutely.
30 minutes. I've been here well over an hour. You're barely
that's what
finding
I've
out.
heard.
Yeah. So we can be down here in public areas and
It's
film.
not a public area. I'm just going to keep reiterating that this is not a public portion of the building except by appointment only.
Okay, I just saw a member of the public walk
the
out
visitor's
by
pass.
himself. Member of the public walk
the
out
visitor's
by
pass.
himself.
With the
without
visitor's pass.
any escort or anything, which makes it a public
With the
portion
visitor's pass,
of the
no,
building.
sir, it does not.
Yes,
With
it-
the visitor's
it-
pass,
the
and when you
law
have
says it-
complied
the law
with the
says it does.
signage and you have signed in, we are happy to
I'm sorry, you
escort
just,
you to where your
you just are
appointment is.
misinformed. I'm sorry. The law says it does, right?
Okay.
The law says it does. And then I also have another employee when I asked, hey, where can I use the restroom? She sent me right in here. She's like, go ahead, you're good.
I
Go right
believe
in
that
there.
our employees' kindness is not permission to be in non-employee part or
If
in
I can
non-public
come
portions
in here,
of
I
the
can be
building.
all the way in here. That's what you don't get. I'm well versed in this law. I don't know if you are, but I am. This is literally what I do. I do this all the
Okay.
time. I have well over 200 videos of this same thing with many people like you saying, no, you can't, no, you can't, no, you can't. And at the end of the day, I always can. I'm never
Got it.
anywhere I can't be.
Got it.
So if I was you, just for your own sake, I would just stop.
For my own sake, in
Yeah,
what way?
just stop. Because you're making yourself look bad as a public employee.
Okay.
What was your name?
I'm a public employee. I'm an employee of the California Department of Food
And
and
what's your name?
Agriculture. That's not information that you need to
It
know.
is public record.
Sure, then you can go and look it up, or you can request it through a Public Records Act request.
Right, okay, so I'd like to file a Public Records Act request, since you're not gonna be
Okay,
professional and just give me your
you
name.
can send an
That'd be
email
awesome.
to our legal department
I
requesting my
can do it in
name.
person, and I'd like for you guys to write it down for me.
Okay, I'm happy to write it down in a public portion of this building.
We've just established this is a public
This is
portion
not a
of this
public
building.
portion of this building.
You
This
don't-
is by
you got
appointment
stamina,
only.
girl, I
This is by
admire
appointment
that
only.
shit.
I'm happy to write it down. I'd
Oh.
really also appreciate it if you didn't swear at me.
You don't need
Thank
it,
you.
I didn't swear at you.
Sir, you just did.
What did I say?
I'm not going to repeat the word
I
that you
said
said.
I
It's a
admire that
four-letter
shit?
word.
Oh, I'm
Yes.
I'll continue to say stuff like that.
Okay,
That's
I
not swearing
appreciate
at you.
it. I appreciate it if you don't.
But financial services is here to pay stuff. You don't need an appointment
Yes,
to go there to
but
pay.
you do need to sign in, and there's a sign to that effect in the lobby of this building that asks you
Okay.
to sign in and to state the reason why you're there.
Okay. All right. So I'm done with this conversation. Are you good?
I'm good as long as you don't film my employees.
I'm gonna film everybody
And I would like you to
walking
be in the public portion of this
around.
building.
It's
You
very
are not in the
clear.
public
is
portion of this
public.
building. There is a sign in the lobby that says that you are not allowed to be here without signing in.
It
And
doesn't
so
say
I
that.
would, yes, it does, and I'm happy to show that to you and show it to you on your camera.
So let me ask you a question.
If you're
What
afraid
makes
to
you
go
think
to
I
the
have
public
sign
portion of the
in?
building and show the
Afraid?
sign that says,
I've recorded it all. I'm gonna
okay,
show the whole
let's
thing in the-
record
in
it
the
again
video.
in the public portion of this
I don't
building.
need to do that.
Okay,
I'm
well,
good.
there is a sign there because you won't show it to your viewers that says that you need to sign in to
Oh, no, it's
be in
gonna be
this
on
portion
there.
of the building.
It's gonna be on there.
And you have not signed in with our security desk. I'm asking you to do so so that you can be in this
What
portion
makes you
of the
think I have to
building.
tell you guys my name to be in a public building?
You need to let us know the nature of your visit so that we can
I'm doing
direct
a
you to
story.
the
I already
appropriate
said
place.
don't need help with you guys. So I understand
If
if
you
need
don't need
help.
our help,
Oh,
I
shit,
believe
this lady
you've
is
told
the
us-
most interrupted
I believe that
person.
you've
It's
told us that you
crazy.
need, I believe that you've told us that you need to file a Public Records Act
When I'm
request.
ready, I'll let you
That's
guys
a
know.
purpose of the building. Okay, I need you to go let us know that that's why you're intending to be here. I need you to be in a public portion of the building.
I am in a public portion of the building, and I have a Fourth Amendment right to not give you my name. It's the Constitution. Look it up. And I have a First Amendment right to record.
All right, you
So-
are recording me without my permission in a portion of this building that is not public.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
That's what you think. I appreciate it. Anyways, I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing.
I'd like you to not film our restrooms. That's a-
Ma'am, you have
definitely have a right
you
to
have a
privacy.
control issue, and it's not going to work with me. Do that with your
Okay.
husband or your boyfriend. Not going to work with me.
Okay.
I'm going to record anything I'm able to record. You
Sir,
have
you're
a
not able to
control
record any
problem.